Hey, I'm Will from Tested.
I'm Norm from Tested.
Norm, we went to CES last week.
Yeah, I'm so tired still.
Really? I'm feeling pretty rested. Well, you have something green and lensy in your hand.
We picked this up at the show, but we wanted to shoot the video in the office because we thought potentially it was pretty cool. It's called the Kogeto Dot. And it started off as a Kickstarter project.
Bigger than a dot.
Yeah, not really a monocle. It looks like an iPhone case because it kind of is. So we've tested third-party lenses for smartphones before. Macro lenses, fisheye lenses. We used one for the drive stream down.
It was fantastic. You can see the whole van, one iPhone camera.
This is not quite that. So it is a third-party lens attachment for the iPhone right now, but it doesn't just shoot wide-angle lenses. It shoots really wide-angle
360-degree panorama
video, not panoramic images. So for example, right now I'm going to throw up a video that we shot earlier, and normally
is this the one where I Rochambeau you to death?
Kind of. It's a there is a Rochambeau aspect to it. You're juggling right now, and normally it just looks like a picture, but as I scroll,
oh my god,
it's actually panning around video. I think it's very neat.
I think it's pretty cool.
The idea is very neat. Now, as you can tell, the image quality is not that great.
Yeah, so the resolution is well, okay, so the way this works is there's a parabolic mirror on this lens.
Yes, and that's why the lens is so big.
That is, and it gives basically a donut-shaped image on the iPhone screen.
We can demo this.
Oh, we can show this through the miracle of AirPlay?
Absolutely. So
let's do this.
You have to download an app, obviously. It's their Dot app, Looker app. And right now I have it to the shoot mode. So on the screen you can see, like you said, like a donut. And on this donut, this ring, is basically all the video that the Dot shoots.
All of it.
So while there is a 1080p video sensor on the iPhone 4S, all you're going to get is this kind of narrow ring.
Because of the shape of the lens and the way the light works.
And it's a distorted ring, and what the app does is actually unwarps it.
Okay.
So what you get is a really wide video.
So if you've ever sold your house and the realtor came with that camera on the tripod with the mirror up at top, it's basically the same thing, but wildly compressed into something that fits on your iPhone.
It only needs one camera sensor.
Exactly.
So when I say really wide video, for a 1080p sensor, video sensor on the iPhone 4S, what you get is a video that's 1370 pixels by 240 pixels tall.
Okay.
So it basically compresses 1080p into 240.
So then, I mean, isn't the stuff in the inside edge of the circle going to be kind of stretched out and fewer pixels and more rectangular pixels?
Yeah, so there's a lot of, all the black space right now in this shoot mode, it's all wasted sensor space. So you do need a little bit of calibration. So I can move this little black dot around because, of course, the lens doesn't always fit perfectly on top of...
position control.
Exactly. So set it up, you move the little black dot around, so it's right on top of the lens, and unlike shooting regular video on the iPhone, you don't shoot it pointing the camera at someone, you shoot it with the lens face up.
So then how do you see what you're shooting?
You can't. You can't. So let's do a quick demo video right now. I'm going to press the play button, the record button, and as you can see, I'm shooting video. Yeah, you can walk around.
Look at me, I'm walking around.
But I have no way of...
go all the way around.
I have no way of telling if this is the...
up in the cords.
No, let's not do that. I have no way of telling if this is the right height for the video.
No idea whatsoever.
I have no way of showing if this is in focus. I kind of have to duck down, kind of tap to focus.
What if it's on a table? You wouldn't be able to see it all.
No, you can't see it all.
Impossible.
But actually it works best on a table. That's what we found, because it's more stable.
We tried it in the van.
Yeah.
That ended up with people like weirdly angled things. They had a couple of cool demos that they showed of like a dude with a GoPro camera on a stick out in front of them doing a 360. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, so not only is this for the iPhone, they're also working on lens mounts for the GoPro for Android phones coming later this year.
Lots of other things.
So this video we just shot, let's do a quick playback.
Oh boy.
And as you can tell, it's already really blurry.
Is that because the sensor's small, or is that because the lens is bad, or is that because you can't tap to focus?
It's only using 240 pixels
that's not very
vertically for the sensor, so I can. It's still the panorama still works. Really blurry. We couldn't tap to focus.
But you can follow around.
You can
so
follow
you can watch
around.
me walk the circle.
I could watch you watch the circle. So as you walk. Oh no, that was entire. I think.
Oh, so you stopped.
You walked the circle already. So there you go, walking the circle. I'm following you, tracking you around. There you are walking the circle.
Okay.
So not only is it difficult to focus, but also the plastic surrounding the lens is plastic, which means easily scratchable, which means on the videos that we shoot, you get a bit of like glare and weird. So the reflection. So if we have tons of lights.
Is it a plastic mirror as well, or is
I
it a
think
glass
the mirror is glass, but the exterior protection housing is plastic. I wish it was glass. That would make it more expensive.
$80 is pretty expensive already for a novelty lens.
That's the other thing. It's $80. I think they're trying to charge that much because they're the only ones with this technology, and it is very novel. Don't get me wrong. Very, very cool technology. The implementation and the cost doesn't make it seem like it's worth it.
So I have the video on my phone. How do I share it with friends, family,
Couple
loved
ways.
ones, the internet at large?
So for example, it's this video that I just shot right now. If you open the info page, you've got a couple options. You can email the video, you can tweet it, or you can Facebook it. Tweeting and emailing just sends you a link to the DOT website where they host it.
Okay.
And you can actually navigate in the browser, use your
So
mouse
they have a
and
player
drag.
that works with the scrolling and all that stuff.
The Facebook embed is actually kind of neat because you upload directly to Facebook and it will embed in your profile.
Okay.
And within your Facebook page, you can actually do the 360-degree panning as well.
Interesting.
Now, the cooler thing though is if you scroll down, it's kind of a hidden feature. All the way down,
Wait.
you get a de-warped video data version.
Okay, let's see that.
And if I click it, it'll actually, I can save to my album. And so it'll save the fully uncompressed 1370 by 240 long video.
Really wide.
Yep. Into my photo stream, can import that as a MOV file into Final Cut and add special effects, whatever you want.
Okay.
Still kind of a hassle for people who want to like create a curated experience.
Yeah.
For example, if I wanted to actually track you and show people.
Well, so they announced that they have editing features coming later this year. That's not out, obviously.
Not out, and that will be a web-based editing suite.
Right.
So once you upload your pictures to the website, you'll be able to your videos. You can go into the video and set anchor points. So when people watch your video, they don't actually have to drag around.
So when I start talking, you anchor on me. When you start talking, you anchor on you.
Exactly.
I can see how that would be kind of useful, but the resolution's a little bit of a bummer. And the quality of the lens is pretty disappointing.
The quality of the whole
problems.
kit, the focus problem is big. We shot a great video in our van.
Video.
It was amazing. We can't share it because it's completely out of focus.
Useless.
And so disappointing.
Yeah.
Again, they're coming out with Android mounts later this year. I really hope the price of the iPhone version comes down. Obviously, they're trying to recuperate costs. It was a Kickstarter project. They are working on ones for the GoPro. They have a high-end $1,000 version with a much better resolution.
Classrooms or something?
For classrooms or maybe for like actual video production. This worked better on the 4S than the iPhone 4.
Obviously, the bigger the sensor you have, the better resolution is going to be.
For the iPhone 4, the resolution was 822 by 144 as opposed to the 1370 by 240.
So $80 worth it, yes or no?
I don't think it's worth it. No, not for $80. I think if it was $40 or $50, then it'd be a really cool gift. But there are too many limitations to make this practical for day-to-day use.
The next thing I want to see is if there's some sort of filter we can use for Final Cut or Premiere or some lower-end software package that will let us take the parabolic ring and edit it for use in like our player and things like that. If that's the case, then it suddenly gets much more useful. But until then, built-in software only, not so hot.
So that's a Kogeto Dot. We've tested it. We've given a recommendation. Of course, more videos later, but this is one of our first post-CES tests.
And if you want to check it out, we'll post it on our Facebook page. So
we will.
It's facebook.com/testedcom. Check it out. Till then, I'm Will.
I'm Norm.
Bye.
Bye.